Welcome to Study Day with Lala channel. Hello everyone. Today, let's study applied economics. The lesson is all about economics as a social science and applied science in terms of nature and scope. Today, we are expected to define economics as an applied science, differentiate the fields of economics as microeconomics and macroeconomics, classify the different resources, and identify the factors of production. So let's define economics and social science. Economics is a social science concerned with the explanation and prediction of observed phenomena in the society, while a social science is any branch of academic study or science that deals with human behavior in its social and cultural aspects. Usually included within the social science are cultural anthropology, sociology, psychology, political science, and economics. When we say phenomena, it means the happenings or events. Economics is generally regarded as a social science which revolves around the relationship between individuals and society. Despite these arguments, economics shares the combination of qualitative and quantitative elements common to all social sciences. Economics studies the ways society solved the fundamental problems of reconciling the unlimited desires of individuals with scarcity of resources susceptible to numerous alternative uses. Economics is an applied science because it uses the scientific method in its explanations, which consists of observing reality and presenting questions and problems to arrive at the formulation of theories and models. As an applied science, it follows a systematic procedure to solve issues and problems of the society. Applied science is a discipline that is used to apply existing scientific knowledge to develop more practical applications, for example, technology or inventions. Natural science, basic science, or pure science is used to develop information to explain phenomena in the natural world. Economics is the study of how people make decisions when faced with scarcity and how limited resources are allocated to satisfy wants and needs. Applied economics is the use of the insights gained from economic theory and research to make better decisions and solve real-world problems. Individuals can also benefit from applying economic thinking and insights to personal and financial decisions. There are two fields of economics: microeconomics and macroeconomics has perspectives on the economy. Microeconomics focuses on the behavior of individual economic units and the functioning of markets. Its perspective focuses on parts of the economy, individuals, firms, and industry, meaning it focuses on the actions of individual agents like consumers, households, workers, and businesses. Macroeconomics studies the functioning of economics as an aggregate, production, employment. Its perspective looks at the economy as a whole, focusing on goals like production, the standard of living, unemployment, and inflation. It means it focuses on broad issues such as the unemployment level, GDP, inflation interest rates, or the gross domestic products, government deficits, monetary and policy, and fiscal policy. It is a large economy as a whole, or it talks about broad issues. Macroeconomics is used to measure the overall economy, and that's important because sometimes the economy could be in trouble. It could be in recession, or sometimes it could be expanding too quickly. On the other hand, monetary policy actions they are taken by the central bank to control the money supply. It includes changes in interest rates or money supply. As a summary, when we say microeconomics, it studies of markets of goods and services, and it focuses on of the behavior of individual in the market, and it explains how and why these units make economic. While macroeconomics, It studies the economy as a whole and focuses on aggregate indicators such as production, employment, and etc. After undertaking the fields of economics, we will discover the factors of production of goods or services. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and click the bell icon below to receive the notifications for my next videos. One of the four factors of production is land. The natural resources available to create supply such as raw materials that comes from the ground. Next is capital or capital goods, the money that companies use to buy resources. Next is labor. Labor is the work done by people, education, skills, and motivation and productivity. Entrepreneurship is an idea into a business. An entrepreneur combines the other three factors. To give us a clear explanation, let us take an example of a newly opened fast food, Julie Bay. To come up with a product which is fried chicken, you need the workers or crew, which pertain to labor. To buy machineries or equipment, you need capital. Land pertains to the place of the store or business. Lastly, entrepreneurship pertains to the idea of the managers or entrepreneur. So we have the land plus labor plus capital plus entrepreneur or manager is equal to production. In relation to production particular goods, there are classification of goods according to the use. These are consumer goods. These are goods for the ultimate consumption of the consumers, like you. For example, toothpaste, bath soap, etc. For capital goods or industrial goods, those are used in the production of other goods and services like buildings, machinery, and equipment. Capital goods or industrial goods. Next, we have the essential goods. It is used to satisfy the basic needs of man, foods, and medicine. Next are luxury goods. Those are goods man may do without but may give comfort and satisfaction, like perfume, cakes, chocolates, and expensive cars. The other one is economic goods. These are goods which are useful and scarce, with value attached to them, and the price has to be paid for their use. If a good is so abundant and it can satisfy everyone's needs without anybody paying for it, then that good is free. The air is free. But the air from an aircon is an economic good. Economics affects our daily lives in both obvious and subtle ways. From an individual perspective, economics frames many choices we have to make about work, leisure, consumption, and how much to save. The purpose of applied economics is to improve the quality of practice in business, public policy, and daily life by thinking rigorously about costs and benefits, incentives, and human behavior.